Well, because Adam was said that we know what to say. You go so Eddie Juma. I want to say hi. Badwam on Adom TV, multi TV. So, my main cow said no couldn't pay PJ. I want to say, but this is the best of all channels. Koswa Nashe. My main for quickly on the 3rd of February. I was Medina Social Welfare just behind the Goyle filling station. The chief executive Jefamco Radiaton Safran 1 week. Celebration will be at Jefamco or Medina Social Welfare. Nti yenhye so 3rd February na embeta ebusuafo nyinachi na yeni ni na wotweda no afi eyida no dan na ebusuafo ede betudwa. Yeah, there will be so far the love you continue to show. Quite devastating news, but when you remember nyina hoden so nko ebetimi era John Jekum, Kwame Jekum, Radiaton Safran, 3rd February, ewo Jefamco ana ebedi sa adwuma no. Na mema na kwasia pia ufri Italy yako. Onso nyame ya adoma obeba be kata o maame achi na woche wie ewo Kumase deduako kodi krom oba pen Agata Efua Amankwa, the late Agata Efua Amankwa esehye be koso deduako kote deduako nti mon channel so na mon beka no ho nana kwasia pia ufri Italy o maame na abepen no krabie sa so na Miyonko did not for righteous so Charlie Kumasi High School also sister Penina that for me. The late Mrs. Margaret Boating Opong. The late Mrs. Margaret Boating Opong. On also Shisheno, because was in Joseph Catholic Church at Tulsu Dompoasi. I open a crab here, Mampong Amusie, Nebusia Foso Atnasi, Ewo Atulsu Dompoasi, Wanti, Yen Shenesu, na Yenko Tai Ebusiafo Echi Kuhis righteous sister Anna that for me. The late Mrs. Margaret Boating Opon na mofanchem ne kwakwa no overcome pianim nuaba kakwam pianim a seasoned economist, a philanthropist, and then I don't know whether of us still a politician. Of a nuaba and that for me. Paulina Mame Unebusiafo Oba Penny Akosia Kuma Anna or that for me. Yeka kwam pianima wa unim say onso abesum Ghana yi still serving Ghana ni nua ba prekope oba penya kosia komane da fo monso na yeni wo hwehwe na otwe wiye ana baso abusia betenase na afi wona di wona djuma wo kwansoro nkoso kra nti mo hye ne so say be koso ewo eye Presbyterian Church Park ewo atonsu eye memenda anopa ekopime enyumbre timonshene so namukota ebusuafo achi Paulina ana wofa kwampi nim ne ebusuafo akanyina so eba moshene ene yako eba beta bochi yaba back to your conversation dia na yedika mo adwuna baso say the sector minister the deputy George Mireku Duker eba be kan ho anope na yetime di nkomo in fact purposely here because of a Neoma Koto appear Yakasa won't appear whichever way. Sir and common and Wako here say a chin or no eba. Na omodin chilimu need the Akoso and Montua on any minister in a two or mutimi and the brain. And what she said, Bruma, Komobia beto to dra, na say no, she beat me ebusa. But our interest is how it beat me avoided the occurrences of some of these things and her. How my Ghana ebusua be brasho mado for Ghana actually yeah this year. So what can be done or should be done said the beya sa nyoma we ni ye hu bi mi be hu kura na say a percentage out of 100 na ye hu na yetimi akoso asobo minister mame na say short notice but what me abeka sawa we appreciate it very much ejidi say enkomodi ni ebe ma the solutions that we need ama bibi akokama constituency eboko
oh yankopon nado
bibi aguso
oh yankoponado
ushi omo halfway
waso ho wacha
and madam wase in fact this is the first time after your ministry in collaboration with the vice president's office mo yes awards no mo recognize ye mu bi kwa yenso yaboa ma illegal mining etimi akoso ye hwesi bi twa so kra fio Timidamasi for that animonyam channel.
Well, so congratulations.
Yeah.
Sunday, Esha Sacher.
Yeah.
Bibia na kabibi for mining.
Yeah.
Sana Nkoforwe.
Yeah.
The technical team you put you together.
Yeah.
I mean, you were picked as the most disciplined journalist.
I know they come and they are picking me. Also, I won't get cherry. I feel the last day, no back na I mean, traffic is your system.
I mean, technical men. Into move.
Thank you so much, Minister. Yeah, come on, so constituency boko idea. Minim say apiati ebe bomo pa idea pa ma. Ministry no mo de no ma bi gua. Akoba say mo yi releases bi kra e de aba. Just tell us the story and the role of Momo Ministry.
Kobna ma memfa inchia kesema Adom TV ahwefo. Mdodo na ya minya messages de yehu wa Adom acha.
Okay.
Usande wonyimde na mtaba ha.
Yes.
Ansa na waze edwuma so ni hyemensa. Ejade ensom Ghana. Na menda hona asenso wo mpaeba waze tahi ne chiwe edwuma yereye. Kobna ehwe apiate a mama kade ebusuafo nhyezen oman nhyezen na nanom nhyezen na mawesi nso so no mama binsi bio yesa nyankopon ehwe ekrom ho a ma osi no na vehicles awarba kwana ofado ono ze mempade yeboko ho sande ya set up investigative body a worhwhwem pepepe na mrepem no was the details ni na about to go ama Ghana for we hu nti mempede meyi nsem bi efi honano na ye jai ma committee a what wo de won hwehwem kwana ofa do see no why won edwuma na nembre pem no Ghana for what ma osi
I see
na ni mu no nso so ma motuma akanye de ye mampanyina bezechi Dr. Alhaji Baumia mampanyina na do danko akufuado no ma ozi delegation nyim a yewura Samuel Abujinapo marmaka ho Minister for Information ka ho Interior oka ho ma yekọ apiate ho yekọ enso so yekehia nananom kehia eprafo a no wo hospital ma eprafo no wenyu agi nya awe checher de mampanyina bezechir wabegina ho nchen na wahye won kran ni emfi so one bills a oyede no wo dwendwen ho kono bofa de tua no mampanyina bezechi hye won bode Ghana bafa dam kauni nyina na emfi so ma oye arechecher sam kese pa anye de yekohia omani nyina ewo Roman Parish Hall a obogoso na ehwe kwana na oye Roman father owo ho na wafado age domina ono so yebada nase wo anamona oti na nkranhye kase a ma hona recheche paanye de yeba reconstruct apiate community no ono nso yegudo a under the leadership of Samuel Abujinapo the minister ayene there is putting together a trust fund another apiate support fund endedu ya wopa hotam na yepa hotama fi so ya coordinate all the mining companies, stakeholders, individuals, government through state housing na yetum we construct apiate community nti we settle apiate community ochinara yutanamon yako apiate ho na yenyuna kezinkita ho ya shase construction mreka se so road or say so contractor is on site on so yeah reconstruction of the road.
Well, Ghana folks seem to be very interested in this Apiati case because the issue being that lots of these ones, even though you know severe one like this, the gas explosions, Ababa, fire, I got a lot of our various markets and for they be that the interest is she said and ABCB in the betu to Kobe normal question we be na sa no yente anamontobian so mfa so the interest in this particular one are Ghana for do na hwem especially from your ministry and they say anamonto ni so any addition papa ebetime free maba we need that assurance because if you are there then it's a matter of papa then it's off.
Omahina American is much concern to Ghanaians. Na onunti na no peso permit we free. they able to me a church ye who baby a yasha sin a baby as I could. Fee so and I won't be able to be a yen central for so soon you to. Them I want so to more catch a Ghana for my Ghana for will. Ma ya yen de or your company na or the explosives no zero fee ibiaprem or zero chira no mra ama chief inspector of mines kwan the no share the manufacturing of explosives and the management and transportation of explosives inti yama wezi kan ono we gina nchen if otodibio maximum company na so ya suspend one operations
memo watch but I had people say I don't quickly mama chief inspector no want to gina nchen mo gina nchen say yesum ni so onko anaso gina nchen say gina nchen ni ahwehwe mu ana ade nti no ne sese gina nchen eni manim ye
say ehwe emra or govern explosives your friend regulation 2177 ehwe oma chief inspector of mines the prerogative oma nankote ahwazen oma nankote tum do ono no hwe explosives in Ghana omobia ono mpobo to take a decision without consulting anybody osana ya yamra mbra shebo go for pass mra anade waje mra tum de ono ne yeze dem tum na hye nsa nti sa wo ne yeze dem tum na hye wonsa za no bia ntum ka de bia ona amwodo na emom gina nchen
they want to be investigated
ntum warankasa enye warankasa wo referee na mbo wa obo
nti the assurance is that yes you assume na free okra
dabi onye de ontina nchen enye hwehwem na amahwehwem mu ada ho fine ana nkrata ya was bay there was explosives no referee eduaprem za kochira no ana nkrata no mu da ho fine ana kara no order osua dem explosives no ana mbrem no oye dam kara na ohwehwe na ana na escort ka ho ane de oye de police ozenyim na car bi susu zenyim no ma warning de ade bi wo ho a odi hene kira ade no oye hu na ejaka obama wa hawadwen nti obi antwe no ho ane ana na car ne su busy na kira ane ebe hyehyei na woye na wozi fi duaprem wozi kwachira no
okay
ono hu hwehwem na oye de
so all this is hwehwemu no a collaboration and I say munkwa mate won content crow as Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources na moye modie because I understand that Minerals Commission for ayo modie I am getting information say omodi report kra no bremo so omodi about so that one I am not on top enti me pese mu say a joint investigation na moye na say national security for na police for jinafa Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources jinafa Minerals Commission jinafa fire service for jinafa we for jinafa anamu na bakabum
ozikan in phases akor ye the Minerals Commission or ye the as a report as a ba sande the Minerals and Mining Act no or ye the Minerals Commission or my recommendations to the minister nti ozikan ye recommendations for Minerals Commission otodo bien ye holistic and thorough investigative body so once over share the whole gamut of laws or govern or explosives.
That's your ministry independently in the
onye the America the Ministry of Interior and Paying including the minister himself. Information minister.
So as we speak now, what na ministry be the Gina so chief inspector Gina in China maximum so how to omojuma if you mama so
yes.
Mo an independent investigation.
Yes.
Different from that of the Ghana Police Service.
Once also our reps were committee no do.
Okay.
Interior our rep through interior and the police. Inti when our reps were do. Ne fiso yama oye yera vice chancellor of University of Mines and Technology. Wo nyimzi we explosives na mine no ho nhihye no. Ono no the chair of the committee. No at the appropriate time this is the minister by announce but as I speak with you there are processes and apiati mining field inspectors of Minerals Commission these are all components of structures that you put in place to investigate the whole situation and incident or see for apiati very worrying now accidents sometimes all over the world some of these things no osi na mum no bibi wo ho so no avoidable. You need to avoid it. Nti ono ne yempede bibi sibio. Nti yepede ye ho hihye ye to ye no boye ye hihye ya obema the occurrence of apiate no ibi nsi Ghana bio.
Morocco small as a ministry, these kind of accidents, probably not the magnitude of apiate. How often are reports no about my table so and more men are mutu on these matters?
Interestingly, mining, Dodonara mining company especially, we use explosives, especially the deep mining, rock mining, we use explosives. Actually, baby to the Ghana manganese, we mining for more than 100 years. DBA we use explosives, but yente accident of the explosives be wa blaster na why we could be na no. Yentante on how the whole regulations is structured. Actually, I wamra make us a copy of the minerals and mining explosives regulations to 2012. Okay.
To that effect.
Bebre kwana ba fado explosion no unsi and explosives no kwana magazine no abotuma protect say transporter baby a zero call baby a airfare fee how you should manage it even on the site and so on. Until you were comprehensive regulations.
But this could be just a book. It could just be a book. A down amount to SMBC in this country.
Until America,
Minister, that's the problem because if you a book and down, down, there are all kinds of them, but enforcing them continues to be a challenge.
Come now, in the management of explosives regime, you know, because the mining company, they are mining for 100 years. We use explosives, not even a single accident in terms of explosives were explode, you know. Indiscriminately being see that see onyaza otasi but we see so no or there you try there you may be CBO because you pay the BBC so important today baby or there even you laws no they are meant will do so baby or there you to readjust will do so see yeah whole arrangement even say if you maximum one arrangement one so escort alone there trucker okita explosives no kono so a maxam so the ama contract the obi so escort na so po ozama contract nti onye just
it's a whole chain
nti no oyede onyina obi antena nchen yen hwehwe kwana ofa do si ehwem na say bia no ho so a why not na so ye share accident na mere accident why not then
everybody back hwe apiati de esi wonum si yeni back no so no you started to monitor effectively other explosive mining entities are almost be a probability say they might fall into this category as they are celebrated. Much as at the money so on daily basis say yes because we won't not fast for.
That's a good question. For example, you share the Chamber of Mines. Chamber of Mines, all mining companies over Ghana, one association, often the Chamber of Mines, and I want to bat into all the MDs, a wake-up call for everybody. On your explosives alone, the health and safety issues, you know, but fun, very key, and also to retool the Inspectorate Division of the Minerals Commission. They be anu yitum wako. Or the various mining companies are call inspection who there. Bibiara na mo be able to know or dam no kwando. Nti onyaza just there to JJM. We've invited the Chamber of Mines or China Yeroko Apiati with the chamber. There they will be with us, carry them along. Decisions we take together, and we prevent future occurrence of such accident.
Okay, if you've just joined, Deputy Minister Lands and Natural Resources area, the for Mireku Duker, and the concern is the Apiati incidents. How, as a man, me actually free some of these happenings, if only they are avoidable. And then the assurances that, say, we are the assessor only year for Hubiano, Sana Montuno. One bit me to a fountain. Just say, be our office open. So do I join chair bar a broma, a bama coin and what to me after so do I join chair. Baba, back to Apiet, back to your ministry. Your ministry, one of the major things that you are noted for is the fight against illegal mining. Illegal mining. And must set out a lot of policies or mechanisms are more encouraging a proper mining, but ensuring that policies now as a mechanism would set in place no another matter altogether. How far will the fight against illegal mining?
Kobna mamingina yidu na mombo oye Abranti Samuel Jinaponabado.
Okay.
The gentleman has shown leadership and true leadership. Na yede mitefia na me deputy in America dam. Because yebe na no say look, yenye bibi of a national dialogue. A national dialogue no yenje adventure if Ghana fu nyina ho. And it must be approached with the bipartisan kind of approach. Nti oye there ye NDCO, ye MPPO, ye CPPO. Let's all meet. Nina adwena including the former ministers of the ministry. Ye Renu Safuseni mu obia ye Collins Dauda. Ye share international conference center. Eben kwana ye fadwa yen mining industry no. Yibotum. Ye regularize ya yen shisha ye obobwa. Yeah, Mampen and Adom Danko name Yambate and all stakeholders, ye Yinjinawa Kadebia and Binum Sufi, Ashanti region, wa Ukrum ho, Bian went to one bank and Yankee Bisu Ashanti region, or 2-4 Tico Corsona, on so the name Yambate and Yajabin ye Yinjinawa, a call northern region, on so the overlord of Dagbon, so the name Yambate. Jadwinche ewie ni nyina no jadwinche ni nyina kambom yes sir okay sisia no oye there the mining sector no especially the illegal aspect of the mining sector oye galamsey no oye there yeko na yehwe ye ma oho oye serene fi so ye there ibia okuta nedan otene dem no oman meba wo dem ho awu bebi a wo emena prazer the prouding baby or damn minimum me who may enter home who did our name who there me prazer the be in as apra. Yes, the small scale mining sector able to or the miners themselves. Okay. Until or there at the association, the small scale mining association, a friend one and was in Kitahon all the time. Now also watch when I been kwana ye fada able to na regularize the small scale mining sector, and we've been engaging them. I once was when I been was a ba. Now, many say you reduce very well in terms of monitoring, in terms of making sure that the small scale mining sector no aye a sector or ye profitable. How did we do that? On your day, illegal miners in no ye stakeholder engagement in your catch one there. Let us have areas are able to dedicate through Geological Survey Authority and a Minerals Commission able to win a database of concessions are viable for the teeming youth. Them concessions no and I hear BBI often community mining, dedicated community mining na able to na ring fence ho yes ama mrantina warrior into illegal mining
on partisan lines.
Just open
Ghana Nibia. That's why we could training call for that university in Takwa, purposely for mines.
It is part of it. There able to
only to train MPP people.
No.
Only to train MPP people.
Honestly, minyim there with training MPP. Minyim there Ghana for the donora call training wo. Na wenya nyimzi so a obobwa hon. Na omahene anamon so a year to ne there. Sabi minjizi the concession bi wo ho arekọ ho bi so there fa party card bra no minya ntibi dem that's atibi so amama so water minjizi the Ghana or ye there yehwe and Minerals and Mining Act 703 no on my kwan there ye dedicate the small scale mining sector for the indigenous of this country. Nti onyaza will allow sabi binum keke there won't call ya manyosem won fa edwumanya manyosem no. Insi maya yenye de them community mining areas na a database of a viable concessions to mine responsibly no ma banner by de auto mercury free machines
mercury free machines machines be no
say gold one to gold no so what to gold no wie na we process all na mfa na ahwea na abobai na gold no wom or they will process no you gold ni fi ahwea na abobai no mo na ono no oye na so processor with the mercury ni a chemical or very poisonous very very poisonous inti ono so what the gold no inti se okogwa asase msusu a o ma se be bancha yezi kontomra yezi o hawadwen inti how do we then avoid that we are that na so we share why there a man bia try do obe reduce and obe eradicate the use of mercury. Inti ye will be a friend Minamata Convention at Ghana, yes, signatory to the Minamata Convention. To do that and to make sure there be mercury no free yen use of and processing of gold no ban enya technology a develop machine through private institutions you to me procure some of these machines small scale miners the one machine no one fa in mine obotumo etuatua nkakra mpenpi no man
o ministry na motuno no take the machine pay in bits
yes o man ni ehwa mpenpi na ya abetena ha ono hu nti na nya award no nyi de sebe foreign nationals wo small scale mining oba obisisi embranti na wod sika no ko wokrom. But it is a small scale miners and so about na when your concession assassin ya wodi or chrome na kofa foreign national na bade ombra na omeye small scale mine number 2 na onfa nkolu chrome also honorable yenyisika or capital intensive yenyisika. Okay, then how do we resolve that? They want to kofa foreign nationals be no one ba no omeye small scale. Okay, no yenye bank bi ndim komo na bank no want to be a friend no minerals development unit
various banks no or specific banks
today the reason why ADB for example was setting up is to help farmers ana they will be no waboa kuafom wa ihu adwuma nti nka oyede yenya bia minerals development bank wohwe miners but they will go through that process sinina
so you've created a unit
nti dama ADB yenye MD of ADB mjizire so hwema ya yenkita ho board will take a decision they want so minerals development unit within ADB no yarin fence for the services of miners nti se a miner ne kita concession ne se nyisika ne instead of for foreign national bi a yenyina yenyim nkofo kura ya ekofo ho no instead of ekofo ho wa babu to gold we sisi
wa sambo Ghana for na
say asambo ho na u kita concession e dey call minerals development unit no wo ADB wa eslem concession ni minerals commission wa aja atum na mpa concession nso so oye certified concession na wanya a pool of equipment at the bay o mining or your machines na the bay o mining no what amount to what tomawa that call your mining in your gold na etuatu nkakra if you so in your gold no or a day PMMC for wonya offices in the various mining districts say to gold na akotona na won so what it a to kakra na o machine na AD before to amount no because you go and deposit your money there no once what it
are the miners happy with more kind of a juma money are they happy
them decision
both large scale and small scale and those that you are recruiting to be part of the community mining are they happy
them decision ni na ya nyimu nyina na yetena fom onyaza nipa na reka ya zina amana no or part and parcel of the process nti enyi ho no ye if you so community mining yede yebu ni keke ya ye bibia orphan operational manual or the each and
serve as a guide
serve excellent so that been them operational manual no ono ono de ehwedo na ye committee man nti ye wo ndema bi a basics bi a today or de enya health posts on site or de enya office enya changing room for workers e use so yen kada kosisi dan. You can even use fabricated containers or what you drew a higher discipline and people mining responsibly. Beyond that,
could try a lot of the questions are but on our Facebook stream media. It's a plus for you, which I don't want to read. But questions no be a air banner say Musa say query companies and their storage of explosives, more pay attention to data na, and probably the next 5-10 minutes, and no other ministry, my release be by bunting. We can just touch on it and then wrap up for the sake of it. You could try Waba. Buy a 12 commons. Saba, quickly, my main info, I can't just 8 minutes now for your PGM, but my main info, I'm reading that yesterday your minister met all these people, officials from Magza, and officials from Chirano Gold Mines, officials from Chamber of Mines, all these people yesterday. Okay, we'll get to that because of time, But, let's see, say a big mining companies no more licenses or small scale for no ye bo money ye pa money the two title
komna ye ben ye hu de say ye minerals commission inspector division of the minerals commission so ba komna no concession do onam do renew the license nti so hu do ba no wa lock in office o ma okwan po member office ni mu na ma mo hwe ne license nti me aye in the henceforth no wo license ni aye ni QR code form. Into or there signpost no see entrance of your concession.
More be detect
into machines or QR code the device, determination device. Okitano. Oba no that
so no need to even enter
or there be on your casacra or entrance one another chedo. Who details ni na so I spy say on spy ni na baba ni QR code device. If you so you track all earth moving machines. Yaka earth moving machines are excavators na machines akesa was your mining on also so the tracking device as the bobo ho ama so concession no oye paper imo say the machine ba na ye do adwuma ohwa no tumi ye wadwuma bibia na a move out of the confines of the concession per na machine we do activate give the minerals commission also be some question why are e machine is fi ho e do ko nsu ho ana e de call baby a onye concession ono so ye to hwana mona ye track all
but because of time
and fee
because of time a query for an explosion storage
on Thursday nyame ya adoma ye share query association ono so na mona able to ono so yente any explosives be a way to more explode or quarry site nina because are very important and very key as far as quarry is concerned. Nti ini na ya na mona nti na ne da ehwa ne da ye hia all groups are wo or ye mining industry no.
11-point explanation mo release amnesty mo de
yehwa ekona yerko small scale mining especially the illegal mining ye declare two zones are red zones, the river bodies and the forest reserves. Kwabena ye ntum ministry na nkote nko security na nkote nko all stakeholders must come on board na yetum ye them fight today ye wo police ye wo community police nti yato task force or ya wo ma here information wo kwa dey bia obehia military wan hoazen no then we inform the military. Until just recently, one of the task force be okra then ezi okumase openly awon aso so kra obey one announce bi wa Adom TV. Until a section of them enya nti wo enche there nkofo bi illegal mining. Until ka de won kono nko si oye regional minister na regional commander because you pretty decentralized na any decision so you take
but still go through the process.
You go through the process, you meet the local people. Into what course who regional minister. When you regional minister in command, when you regional commander or call site on their way back to Accra, also, and I was around Amenfi Central, they saw another people also so Obini Robert, they were saying poto. Now, according to the report we had, one Chinese and one Ghanaian. They were arrested. And
they were arrested
and sent to the police station. And if you want 2 excavators, so they called the DC, and the DC,
this is public news.
The public, one by DC, so called 5 excavators, and what do you see assembly? And the excavators are at the assembly now at the Memphis Central.
As we are talking.
As I speak to you. And we are one word back. Then they met military, Kwando. And they were accosted and brutalized, as to the reporter, Yensaka. And that is being investigated. And it is very bad. And that will not in any way deter the ministry from fighting those illegal miners. So many ways, so many tricks just to prevent the ministry from fighting the illegal mining. And it will not stop. We'll make sure, because we need to protect our river bodies. And we are determined. We will not relent at all. We are determined to fight these illegalities in the system.
So, Momo tax force, no? Ana Obiako Jina Quentin Abromo, so far report Amonya no. Amoya Ishemu about Bromo. Exactly. They were mandated by the ministry to do that.
Yes. In fact, they were even given a letter. They have a letter to that effect. A letter that is even addressed to the police, that this is a task force that has been set up by the ministry. They have a letter to that effect. I mean, me put them the details here because military we want to know whether true military and assigned military, because the ministry has been working closely with the military. We've been working together closely. I mean, Operation Hall 2, they have been doing well to support this fight. And we need all hands on deck in fighting this menace. I mean, South Africa, Wabaha, what's a Kwana Yefado, small scale mining. They are interested, they came, for us to share ideas as to how they can also fight Galamsey. One of our friends is Zamazama. Sudan minister, Obaha, Nansing, on mines minister, Obaha, on a team, coming to learn from Ghana how we are fighting this Galamsey. Nanseyara, Liberia, a team from Liberia, they were also here in our offices, also to learn from how we are fighting this canker. All over the world, including Australia, where mining will be, there were some illegalities in the system. But how resolute you contain yourself and make your...
So it's not about George Mireku Duker, no. Team, no. But yes, he actually minister, yes, smart, inchi, it's not about that?
Not at all.
It's a serious matter.
Not at all. I mean, because the spirit of this country and, I mean, the intentions of this country, protect the integrity of this country and the heritage of this country. And it is key, and it is really important to us, and at all times. And as I said, the minister is so determined and resolute in fighting this canker.
All right. George Mireku Duker, Deputy Minister, Lands and Natural Resources, Member of Parliament for Takwa in Suaim. I don't know any and commander and pay. Well, Ebiana, or more issues are the office here open 247. Minister upon 11, 12, 1 a.m. And he thank you for your time.
A pleasure.
No,
other me pembers na me tombo na me church. You want some pee.
The talk air time. That one is no problem.
Kabna ba me ministry ho a mama security for no prevent Sunday. You turn air time.
Please, I'm grateful. Thank you.